Good morning, everybody. Today is March 5th, Thursday, 2020. And I wish I could say happy Thursday, but the market is down. But it could be a happy Thursday for buyers, because you want to buy when the stock market is down, because it's just basically cheaper. And the rule in the stock market is buy low, sell high. I actually placed a few orders myself. I'm not sure how bad the situation is going to be today, so I kind of lowball my orders on Dow Jones, NASDAQ, Facebook, Microsoft, and a couple of other stocks. But basically, I'm betting on technology. So I guess the reason for the stock market to open minus 700 today was the coronavirus situation, because we have a cruise ship full of, there's like a few people that showing the symptoms of coronavirus, and somebody of that ship was actually died in California yesterday. So in terms of the severity of coronavirus and how it affects the market, I'll give you an interesting detail. My father, who is still alive, he is a professor at university in America. That university is in Midwest, so pretty far from East Coast or West Coast. So you would think that they're safe. However, 4 students actually traveled for the winter break. They traveled to Italy. And in Italy, right now, is a coronavirus crisis. A lot of, not a lot, all schools and universities are closed. Students are being asked to stay home and take classes online or something like that. So, but these 4 students from Midwest went to Italy, and they just came back. Well, guess what? The university quickly identified them and put them into a forced quarantine, meaning that now they're placed in, I'm not sure about details, but it looks like a medical facility where they're pretty much isolated from other students and basically other people. And doctors are watching them to see if they develop coronavirus symptoms. And obviously they're being tested for coronavirus to see if they, I guess, show antibodies for the virus, but basically to see if they are infected or not. Now, this is just one university in America. We have hundreds, maybe thousands of universities, and I bet you, students that are young, that just finished their winter break, maybe spring break already is coming. They went overseas. They went to these dangerous countries, probably partied there, probably went sightseeing and to any kind of tourist destinations, and there's a high chance they got infected. But because they're young, because students mostly they're young, right? For them, it takes the incubation period for the coronavirus is much longer than for, let's say, maybe elderly people. So it might take them a few weeks to actually develop the symptoms and show that something is wrong with them. So the good thing is that universities are on alert, because after all, it's a gathering of a lot of young people with a lot of powerful parents of these people watching the situation. So plus these universities, they need to run admissions for next year. So imagine if the university allows the coronavirus to spread on campus and some people get infected or die, God forbid. probably parents will pull the children applications out of those universities, and the universities will suffer. So I think it's nobody talks about it, but I think the situation is relevant to a lot of universities in America, where students are coming back from the the overseas travel, and they're being screened and quarantined and monitored for the coronavirus thing. So and by the way, in general, if you think about it, if you ever been overseas, and I'm not talking about Canada or Mexico, I'm talking about, let's say, Europe, right? Most tourists there, or not a lot of tourists there, are American tourists, because Americans, maybe they're just better off, or maybe they're just bored of sitting in America, surrounded by two oceans, and really not much of a foreign culture, so a lot of elderly people also who are retired now, they're traveling the world, right? So there's a high chance that they travel, they go to places where the coronavirus is present, and they go back to the States, and they take planes. Planes are basically enclosed airspaces where people kind of breathe the same air, and even though it's being circulated, but it's not being disinfected. By the way, in Costco, I don't know about your Costco's, but in my Costco, starting March 11th, they have a sale for the air purifier. It's normally like $130, but now it's going to be like $99, and it comes with 1 year of I guess some filtering supplies. But I highly recommend you to get it, because that thing filters the air, and hopefully it kills some viruses, maybe including coronavirus. By the way, that could be a great marketing pitch for people that sell air purifiers or air filters for the same for the house or for the car, but probably for the house and for the office as well. That basically says, look, the air comes in filled with coronavirus. When it comes out, coronavirus is dead, because we use ultraviolet light or any kind of like lasers or whatever they use, but the point is that it cleans the air from the virus, and it looks like coronavirus is definitely airborne virus. So even though you don't talk to somebody, you don't touch somebody, you still would get infected. So in terms of the stock market is down, and you could find some good pharmaceutical stocks to buy. Go to the website 2stx.com. It will take you to the Apple App Store, where you could download, install, and run my app on your iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV, and it covers 5,500 stocks with daily buy and sell recommendations. Thank you for your time, and good luck trading.